like a rare gas, like a genie out of a trap, like Norman Wisdom suddenly on the rise of the Palladium stage with his shirt front curling under his chin. Fred Housego, Fred!
Good afternoon.
Freddie boy, Fred!
How are you?
Good as gold. It's been way too long. Fred Housego, everyone. A dear old confidant and colleague. Fred, yes, I don't care. I don't give you're going to put your thumb on the end of yours and waggle your fingers. It's that's all you've got to do. It's terrific to hear from you. Fred, Fred, good as gold. Why on earth are you tugging our coat, Fred?
Well, my what?
Why are you tugging our coat? What have you got to tell us? What have you had to do?
Well,
I think the pudding?
I've got your cast. First and foremost, the plot is that Baylen has an identical double, but he doesn't know about it. And he is a CIA agent who's come to meet Thorley Waters, who is the head of MI5. Thorley Waters' boss is Raymond Huntley.
Brilliant. See, this is it. Let's get your pencils, everyone. This is how to do it. Go on. Yeah.
There are two villains from the KGB who are played by Michael Balfour and Sidney Taffler.
Sidney Taffler, the first mention of... Well, actually, no, somebody else did float the Taffler earlier, but of course he's in Sidney Taffler.
But he's saved by a cab driver played by Wally Patch.
It's very good of you to stand back from that role. I know your head might have been available. Wally Patch, certainly, and as a heavy Bonacolino would have been just in somewhere in the background. Yeah, go on.
And he falls in love with Una Stubbs, who manages to work out what the problem is, and it finishes up with a Buster Keaton sequel where he's hanging from the hands of Big Ben.
Harold Lloyd. I don't want to correct you. That'd be Harold Lloyd.
Harold Lloyd.
And this is. I know you're just blue skying this. You haven't written this down. You've sat there and you think,
that's it.
Got this. In a budget of 20 grand, he only wants 15 for the script. And where are you calling from, Fred?
I'm sitting in Old Bond Street outside an extremely expensive diamond merchant.
Oh. Well, you know, the obvious joke there I won't do is the getaway, but nevertheless, and you've never called him before?
I called him with a one-man band.
Oh, man alive. God, do you know what? I don't think I knew that was you.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that was you. I'd have said Fred, and I didn't know it was you. You know, and forgive me here, having a private conversation on the air. I was just last night. Your name came up because Jim Allen is leaving London Weekend Television. He runs the gap. He's leaving on the 18th of June. There's a big do. I can't go because I don't fancy it. But
well, that's honest.
But your name came up just last night. We said we're all going to. Well, Fred, I can't the next couple of nights, but shoot by, will you? Shoot by.
Well, I will do.
Please do. I'm sorry, dude, but I've spoken to Fred for at least 20 years and we were joined at the hip at one point.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was you with the one-man band call. A terrific one. Well, Fred, we'll conduct the rest of it away from the nauseating gaze of the public.
One thing you've missed, of course, who plays the double?
Oh, yeah, Fred, who does play the double?
Right.
Well, I'd leave that for your rest of your audience. Who plays Baylen's double in this time?
Okay. Who is it you sometimes get taken for?
Several different ones.
No, but don't be shy. There are a couple of high-profile ones, aren't there?
I get Jake Gyllenhaal a lot.
Yes, he does.
What about Tony Brent?
No, I'm buying that. That's a right-hander. I'll point him out to you when he comes along. Thanks, Fred. If you're wondering what we're talking about, I found a piece of music. That's Fred. I didn't know. I must have spoken to him before and didn't know it was him. He thought I was giving him the hi-hat. Actually, we do that tomorrow. Somebody thought you were giving him the hi-hat. I found a piece of music which is perfect for a film written in 1969. It's the theme of the music suggests an American in London. I said, let's cast this now. It's only got a 20 grand budget, kind of thing that'll be on Channel 4 in the afternoons these days. Very comforting, very soothing, and the music goes like this. But what are the scenes? Who is in the car? Give us the title of it again,
Oh, right. It's called the Cockney Confederate.
Or
Baylen Out Over England.
Or
Yankee Doodle Randy.
Or
One yank and they're off.
There's got to be an element of Jim Daly in here somewhere. It'd have been too expensive for us by then, but it's that kind of thing. People just before they...